Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16, 7:30-ish on a Friday morning. Can't even remember what day it is. Do you know that for the first time in 12 years, I almost said my opening wrong?
We're 12 years?
12 years.
Worth of getting it right?
12 years I've said the exact same thing. And I almost messed it up.
It's crazy that like I've been here long enough I haven't even picked up on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. Actually, I was going to do that as a watch and win question.
Oh, that's a good one.
About where did I get my opening? Because I say hello, good morning, and welcome.
Oh, that's, yeah, you do say that every day.
Yeah. And I almost said good morning. Can we start again, Matthew?
Do it right now. Might as well, right? We're still on the live cam.
Okay. Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, 7:30-ish on a Friday morning, a foggy Friday morning outside, as you can see from our North Conway Village Live cam. But it is New Year's Eve, the final day of 2021. Bye-bye. And we're going to ring in the new year come midnight tonight, actually. So Rob Clark here with you on this Friday morning. I'm going to have to remember. I always have trouble with what day it is because I'm so used to the Sundays. And we're having a good time already having a good time. And Matthew is here this morning. Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning.
Matthew's
Hello.
here. Who are you wearing today, Matthew?
Connor McDavid.
Connor
he's the phenom, you know.
Nice.
He's the that's very nice.
I like that one. That's
Thank
good,
you.
A good jers.
Jers.
Good jers. So we're going to have a nice time on the program today. We've got guests. We've got gifts. We've got we have the lyrics to Old Lang Syne. I think we should print them out and send them over. Please call us and we'll send you the Old Lang Syne. I'm reading the first 6 lines. I'm like, I had no clue that even one of those words was in the first 6 lines, except for brought to mind. That's I think the only one. You think about things like that. So when I was a little kid, my grandparents would come for New Year's, and we would watch Guy Lombardo. And on CBS, Guy Lombardo and his orchestra, would do a little concert. Then at midnight, they would play Old Lang Syne, of course. And Christmas or New Year's 70 to 71. I remember that was probably the first time I ever heard Old Lang Syne.
Oh.
So
now, is that the song you were just singing before we went hot, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know the name of it.
Oh, yeah. It's called Old Lang Syne. Yeah.
Old Lang Syne?
Yeah. Now I can't even remember. Old Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, but it's actually A-L-U-D. So, but then in 1973, Guy Lombardo, sorry Guy, because it was time for Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve. First one hosted by George Carlin, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve!
Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, I remember, I watched the whole thing, and I remember saying, join us again next year for Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve 74!
It's like, I didn't remember the first 73.
I remember that so vividly, so.
And now it's
amazing.
Yeah. Now it's history, man.
It is. All right, so coming up on the program today, Jack Steffen will be here from Gorham Bike and Ski. Last time we had a great chat with him, and we're going to do that again today. Plus, also, we're going to find out about the upcoming winter concert series and fun ski and snowshoe trail system and events at Believe in Books Literacy Foundation. So we'll do that. Plus, we've got Watch and Win. We got a bunch of things. We have a Trails End gift card. Never the wrong season for ice cream. The Red Parka Pub, never the wrong season for barbecue sauce. And Smart Wool Apparel, we have this nice Smart Wool men's merino sport fleece pants. I am investigating what size they are. We'll get back to you on that. Because wait, maybe it says it here. Hold on. Hold on. It is a...
Even the graphic doesn't say. So.
Wow, come on here.
Tell us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Squeeze it on, see what happens.
All right, hold on.
If not, bring it to Goodwill.
Let's see. Well, that's really bizarre. Maybe they are. I mean, there's an M in the code number. So I don't know. I'll keep looking. I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Rob.
You would think, you'd put a big M in things, Right. It's like when you go to a store and there's no price tag on it, and you're like, I don't want to go up to the counter and go, how much is this pad? And then, and then sometimes we're like, well, those are on sale today for 44 cents. Great. Or more, it's like, those are $27.95. Then you got to go put it back.
You're like, this?
I think that's sometimes why they don't put a price on. So you just grab it, not realizing that you just bought a Post-it pad for $27.95.
Like I wasn't aware these staples were $60.
Yeah. They are good staples.
The inflation's crazy, but those staples will keep everything nice and tight,
They are good staples.
Good.
All right, and weather. Let's talk about the weather. It is a foggy day. If you haven't been outside yet, but you saw that on our North Conway Village live cam, that it is a foggy day, and that's what we've got going on. It doesn't look it there. It looks actually kind of placid.
There's a little bit of
unsettled weather pattern continues through this weekend with a mix of rain and snow showers along with patchy, freezing drizzle. That's 3 words you don't usually want to combine together. Expected through this morning, waves of low pressure will track across New England tonight through Sunday, bringing more widespread precipitation with a brief wintry mix across much of the area. Much colder air arrives Monday, followed by moderating temperatures towards the middle of next week. More active weather is expected for the second half of the week. So it means it's going to be, using the treadmill.
Going to be staying warm.
Staying warm.
Staying
there
hot.
we go. But today, that's a lot of words, Matthew. You couldn't have just summed it up in 2 words?
I think the next one's just as long. So.
Okay. A chance of snow showers and freezing drizzle before noon. Then a slight chance of rain showers between noon and 3. Then scattered rain and snow showers after 3. Patchy fog before noon, then patchy fog after 5. Otherwise, cloudy with a high near 35. Calm winds, chance of precipitation 30%. New precipitation amounts of.
I think it's a half inch.
You couldn't even fit it.
I think we're going to have to start revising these from the National Weather Service. I love, though, that they'll tell you all the. This is my big pet peeve. They'll tell you all the precipitation that's going to happen. They're like, yeah, it's going to drizzle between these hours, rain between these hours, snow between these hours. But there's about a 30% chance of that happening. So it's
right. Why don't you put that as the first thing?
Okay.
Right. Less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Tonight, patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle before 10 p.m. So you got to be careful, especially if you're going out tonight being New Year's Eve. Patchy snow showers, freezing drizzle before 10 p.m., then patchy freezing drizzle between 10 and 2. Patchy fog before 8 p.m., then patchy fog after 9. So not the best travel weather. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low around 30 with calm winds. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New Year's Day, January 1st. Patchy drizzle, snow showers, freezing drizzle, and sleet before 2. Boy. Then rain showers likely between 2 and 3, then patchy drizzle after 3. Areas of fog before 8 a.m., then patchy fog after 9 a.m. Otherwise, cloudy with a high near 35 and calm winds. Chance of precipitation is 60%. Little or no accumulation is possible. Saturday night rain, patchy fog before 7 p.m., low around 32. Sunday. So Sunday, yeah. I'm totally thrown off. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. Oh, and then Sunday is the day after New Year's. Okay.
Yes.
Sunday, rain likely before 2, then rain and snow likely, mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Monday, sunny with a high near 22. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 31. And Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a high around 37. So, see, I'm totally thrown off. This whole week has thrown me off because I thought Sunday was Monday, and it's just gone downhill.
Well, it's that show every day feel.
That is. Up on the summit of Mount Washington, they'll be in the clouds, becoming in and out of the clouds under partly sunny skies. Slight chance of snow showers late, little or no snow accumulations. Winds out of the west, 20 to 30. 35. Did I see that yesterday they had no wind up there? Was that
I can't
the thing?
recall.
Do you remember that from yesterday?
I can't recall.
You can't recall. I know it's 24 hours. It's tough for Matthew. But
tough when
that's
it's 2 hours.
Up on the summit. When I clicked it too quick to find out, but I think it was pretty calm. We'll be chatting with them around 8:30 up there on the summit of Mount Washington. They definitely has some. There was weird. It was. Oh, that is cool. That's a nice photo. This morning on the car, it wasn't snow. It was like someone had taken a handful of snow powder or something and thrown it on the windshield because it was just this smack. It was like it snowed for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, it was a little scattered.
And that was it.
Little splots.
Little spots. Let me just see if I've done everything here. Weather. Oh, I didn't. Ski conditions. Let's talk about ski conditions. Great week for skiing. People have been out and skiing and enjoying it. And they're going to be able to continue today. And our snow report is brought to us by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And taking a look at what's happening up there at Bretton Woods. They have 20 trails open now, 5 lists, 145 acres, 2 inches of new snow in the last couple days. We like that. Packed powder and a 14 to 26 inch base depth. That base depth keeps going up. And as they say, another nice dusting of fresh snow this morning, so come out and enjoy the amazing conditions as they say goodbye to 2021. Of course, they encourage wearing of masks when social distancing is not possible. Mostly cloudy with some morning flurries up there. Temperatures will be in the 30s with light winds, so it'll be nice skiing. They are open today from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and that'll continue through the 2nd of January. And if you want advanced reservations for rentals, you need to make it at least 24 hours prior to arrival, or longer if you can do it longer if you know you're going up there. So definitely check that out. Of course, don't forget the something in my phone and my computer's just making all sorts of noise. Don't forget lots of great places to eat there. The food court and the cafeteria, the Slopeside Pub, Crystal Hills Food Court, Switchback Bar and Grill. So lots of great opportunities to get out and, oh, look at that. You put stuff up on the screen. I could have read that. Today they're having a New Year's Day celebration, self-guided historic tour, and scenic gondola ride starting at 9 a.m. up there at Bretton Woods. Go to BrettonWoods.com for more information. Cranmore Mountain is up to 21 trails, 6 lifts, 72 acres, machine groomed, and a base depth of 15 to 22 inches of snow up there at Cranmore. And they're going from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. But the South Quad will continue to operate until 8 p.m. for night skiing. Fun thing to do on New Year's Eve. Let's do a little skiing and then ring in the new year. They're going to have some early fireworks at 6:30 at the base of South Slope. If you've never been to Cranmore for the fireworks, it's well worth it. They're cool where they put them off. They're a lot of fun. Tubing Park is open today from 9 to 6. Mountain Adventure Park will not be open this week, so you don't have that, but don't forget the night skiing. Cranapalooza in Snyder Square from 2:30 to 4:30. Live music in Zips Pub with Ryan St. Onge, and then fireworks at 6:30. King Pine Ski Area has 8 trails, 4 lifts, 4 inches of new snow in the last 5 days, and their machine groomed with 12 to 18 inches of base depth there. And they got a little trace of snow overnight that kind of gives it the nice little fresh coating there. The warmth should make for some smooth skiing and snowboarding today. The Black Bear, Cubby Toe, and Red Bear led carpet lifts are also scheduled to open from 9 to 6. It's kind of fun, the carpet lifts. They're a lot of, great way for kids to learn how to ski. And for me, because, it gets me up there and I don't have to work. The snowmaking team, once we get a little better temperatures, they're going to continue making some snow up there. And just great times there at King Pine Ski Area. Cross-country conditions, let's take a look at those this morning. Bretton Woods Nordic has 23 trails open. 1 trail is track set. 18 are skate groomed, and the conditions are open and groomed. So they're early season condition, but skiing very well up there. You can also you can also ride your fat bikes and snowshoes on the trails marked in the Deception system. If you can find it. Grooming daily at Bear Notch Ski Touring. They've been packing the new snow with a new roller. You can enjoy the Upper Meadow Waterfall Trail, access the experimental forest trails, and Albany Brook trails. They also have groomed the Lower Falls at number 11 and number 13, and the scenic and simple Saco River trails. Very nice early season conditions. Let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you, Matthew. Great Glen Trails has 45 kilometers, also for skiing and snowshoeing. They had a trace of snow in the last couple days. The Snow Coach Tour is operating. The tubing hill is open, and fat biking is closed at the moment. They got to need to get a little more snow for the fat biking up at Great Glen Trails. Don't forget guided snowshoe tours. They got one going on today and tomorrow. And then Tuesday, Nordic Meisters begins at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country. In many places, they left the previous classic tracks and just regroomed the skate lane. It's a machine-packed surface, getting a little faster due to warming in the last few days, but great distances. And they extended some groomed terrain at Prospect last night. 30 kilometers was groomed last night. So looking pretty good there at Jackson Cross Country. It's awesome, you know, for these all these skiers to be able to do this, you know, with just a modicum of snow. Modicum. I'm throwing in new words for you today. Purity Screen Cross Country and Snowshoe trails are accessible to season's pass holders, including the Human Power Pass, but trails are ungroomed, and they're not selling the skating trails tickets at the time. The ice skating rink also remains closed until they get a little more cold, a little more coldness. So there you go. There is our ski and board report. Yeah, the ski areas are just doing great with the snow that they have. Of course, making snow is always a nice thing that we are able to do. So glad about that. And Watch and Win.
Do a little preview.
A little preview for Watch and Win. So here's a preview. Don't call now. But coming up, we have a Watch and Win contest to Trails and Ice Cream. That's right. 3 locations in the summer, Intervale, Settlers Streetside, and Settlers Green. But what about the winter, you say? Well, the Settlers Streetside location is open just about every day, including the next couple days, including New Year's Day. So stop on in and get your favorite ice cream or sundae all throughout the winter season. And also, everybody who qualifies this week is getting a bonus, entered into the bonus prize drawing for the $100 Boggs gift card. We're going to do that on Sunday. Matthew and I are back on Sunday, by the way.
We're coming back.
We're coming back. We'll be back. All righty. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Age before beauty? Why not both? Visibly diminish wrinkled skin in just 2 days. Crepe Corrector Lotion, only from Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
This flag isn't backwards. It's facing this way because it's moving forward. Just like the men and women who wear it on their uniforms. And the country it represents. They're all only meant to move one direction, which is why we fly it this way. On the flanks of the all-new Grand Wagoneer. moving boldly and unstoppably forward.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No hogging prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And why do you catch me like that, Matthew?
Got
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let me fix my hair. Hair's a mess. Can't do it in the camera. I can't figure it out.
No?
No.
No. Well, I mean, maybe someday.
It's just, look at this. How am I supposed to go out in public like this? Look at this.
I mean, I mean, you look, I don't know. How do I tell Rob he looks the same? How do I tell Rob that until you get a crow's nest like mine?
You have a mane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you have. You have a mane of hair. I have never had a mane of hair like that. I tried my hair long once. Went to like my shoulder back in, and your hair's getting a little long.
And you're like, okay, Grandma.
That's not at all what my grandmother sounded like, as a matter of fact. What did my grandmother? She had kind of a, I don't know what her accent would have been.
Rob,
No. I don't know.
cut your hair.
Cut your hair.
It's like that.
She wasn't 107.
Much love to Rob's grandmother.
Cut your hair. My grandfather actually cut my brother's hair one time. My brother had long hair down to here, and my grandfather used to pick on him about, in a nice way. My grandfather, he was a really nice guy, and he and my brother had a really, great relationship. But my grandfather was like, "Yo, you got to cut it." And he held up a pair of scissors to my brother, like this.
Yeah.
And my brother was like, "Go ahead, do it." And my grandfather,
like, why'd you do that?
cut a big chunk off. And my brother said afterwards he was actually really glad because it gave him an excuse to cut it. And the thing is, like I said, he and my grandfather had a great relationship, so they knew that
it would be okay.
That it would be okay.
I mean,
if anybody else had tried to cut my brother's hair, that might not have been pretty. But
no, that would not be very cool.
But we're not going to cut your hair, Matthew.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like when people sneak up on me with scissors or anything like that.
They probably do that. That's probably like a common joke to you. I'm going to cut your hair.
It actually isn't. Maybe I don't have enough friends. I don't know.
Well, we know you have enough hair. That's for sure. So.
Right. I know my dad would love for me to cut it. Just randomly. I don't know.
Wait, you do it. Yeah, you got to do it as a surprise. Just walk in the room, see if he notices.
Happy birthday, right?
Something's different about you.
It's your shoes, isn't it?
You're not wearing a hockey jersey.
You're wearing Spanx? Yes.
Hey, let's take a look outside, Matthew. Why don't we? There is the North Conway Village live cam 31 degrees in North Conway right now, and it is but a foggy morn. Interesting that you could, some fogs you can see a little further. In this one, you can actually see a little further, but don't trust me on that. That was just in my 2-mile drive in this morning. So just be aware that it is foggy, and I'm sure you're going to hit some pockets of dense fog. So. Be aware of that. But the White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam is sponsored by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store, unlike anything else in New England, on Main Street in North Conway Village. You can also shop online at zebs.com. And you going to Cranmore today? You going to partake in Cranmore? Well, they've got some holiday activities going on, holiday festivities. Daily Cranapaloozas, which of course is a Cranmore block party with s'mores, music, games, and more, from 2:30 to 4:30 in Schneider Square. Daily live après-ski music in Zips Pub from 4 to 7. Today is Ryan St. Ange. And fireworks tonight, Friday night, New Year's Eve, at 6:30 p.m. And they're cool fireworks in the way they just kind of cascade, because they're not like super high. So, they kind of blend with the mountain, I guess you would say. And I think we talked about that I love fireworks on mountains.
Yeah, I don't remember much about the mountains, but I remember you do love fireworks.
Yeah, and I like fireworks at night much better than during the day.
Yes, I would say so. Yeah. Probably have a hard time seeing them.
And so you can also ring in the new year with the North Conway Village community with fireworks show in Schuler Park. Head out to the park at 9:30 for the show and celebration. However, I'm going to throw a caveat so you don't come back on me. I read somewhere else 9 o'clock. So I just looked up on different websites. It did say 9:30, but just be aware. It might be earlier than 9:30. So
you're probably going to want to show up a little early anyways.
So I don't want you to go like, that Rob Clark on Outside TV. That's it. We're going in cutting Matthew's hand.
We're doing it.
They're going to do it. So so there you go. So fireworks, double dose of fireworks. If you see them both, then you have you get a double Happy New Year. I remember one year they did them at midnight. People were like, "This is too late. This is too late. I'm not going out."
And there's one crowd that's like, "Yeah, thank you."
Yeah.
And then they drive home drunk.
Seeing 2 fireworks in one night, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Get your fix, right?
If you're in the right spot in North Conway, you could just turn this way and look at the ones at Cranmore, and then turn this way and look at the ones in Schuler Park.
Just head up Black Cap.
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, I wouldn't actually do that.
Do that.
I once knew someone who got lost going up to watch the fireworks on Black Cap, and their headlight died.
Oh,
so that was a lot of
don't
fun.
do that.
Surprised they made it out.
Don't do that. Hey, how about a watch and win?
I think that's a much.
I have in my hot little hands a gift card to Trails and Ice Cream. Winter is a perfect time to get your ice cream on, and Trails and Ice Cream right there in Settlers Street side is open all year, 12 to 6 during the week, 12 to 7, Friday, Saturday. So check it out, and you can take your Trails and gift card and go, I won this on Outside TV, and I would like some ice cream, please.
I'd like a big portion, please.
Yes, and starting in the new year, they'll be selling quarts of ice cream.
Ooh.
So,
what type of ice cream?
Bobby Sue's ice cream.
Bobby Sue's ice cream.
Bobby Sue's from down there in Freedom, made fresh, and lots of great flavors, and also candy and some other great things there at Trails End.
Good people serving it.
Good people serving it, absolutely. So you can win the Trails End gift card right now with this watch and win question. Of the professional sports teams below, which one is the oldest? Is it the Los Angeles Kings? Is it the Houston Astros? Is it the Jacksonville Jaguars? Or is it the Chicago Bulls? Interesting question, Matthew. I think I know, but good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Team Chicago Bulls.
Is it the Chicago Bulls? That was going to be my guess, so let's see if you and I are right. No, we're both wrong. Ouch. Ouch. Now, is this in like their current alliteration, or is this, that's a wrong word, or is it as, say, the Chicago Bulls, or what if they were the Memphis Bulls before that?
When I Google team founded, the year comes up. I'll be honest. I believe it's likely going to be when they became this, when they became that. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's a good, yeah. Who knows? We'll find out. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Houston Astros.
The Houston Astros. It is the Houston. That was my second guess. And who's on the phone this morning?
Mark.
Hey, good morning. How are you today? They were established in 1962, by the way. So was I. So you have won a gift card to Trails End Ice Cream.
Awesome.
Awesome. You can get ice cream down there in Settler's Green. Hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So the Houston Astros, huh?
Houston.
We've got a problem. Yeah, because a lot of these teams, like even the Red Sox used to be the Braves. Were they the Braves?
Boston Braves.
Boston Braves. And then there was another Boston Braves that became the Atlanta Braves. And
oh, well, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Astros, that's interesting. I knew the LA Kings was a newer team.
They actually only were founded 5 years after the Astros.
Oh, really? But newer.
67, yeah.
Newer.
Well, new the same way the Astros are new.
New. Hey, Jack Steffen is here from Gorham Bike and Ski, and we're going to talk about biking and skiing in just a little while when we return.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
Is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
I mean, sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Do I look 85?
What? No! You look young. You look young for however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear "see you next week." You'll hear "be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
The best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast are at Northeast Snowmobile and ATV Rentals. We rent the newest Polaris snowmobiles equipped with the latest technology to maximize your experience. Access to the largest trail system in New Hampshire and Maine is right out the door. Cruise the backcountry and discover amazing scenic vistas. We rent everything you need, including cold weather gear. Plan your holiday tour, cozy couples getaway, or fun family adventure now. Northeast Snowmobiles, Gorham, New Hampshire, and Freiburg, Maine.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16. It is Friday, New Year's Eve, and Jack Steffen is here from Gorham Bike and Ski. Jack, how are you?
Good, Rob. Happy, or I should say not happy, but yeah, it's a happy New Year.
Happy New Year, absolutely. We're moving on, and so great to see you again. We saw you a couple weeks ago,
right?
And basically, you created my Christmas, Jack. I want to thank you for that.
Merry Christmas.
So we were here. We were talking about all the proper clothing and everything else for cross country skiing. Well, my wife was watching, and then we were talking about it. She said, "Well, that's great." So she went to see you. You outfitted. I should have just taken everything that day because basically it was but it was exactly that about what we were talking about. And I was convinced too. I said, this is exactly what I need for me to enjoy cross-country skiing. So, and it was great to be able to see the stuff, talk to you. And then she said the same thing. She went down there and, she talked with you and other people there at Gorham Bike and Ski and just was like, yeah, they were great. It was, I got what I needed. And the knowledge, that is the key, so that she didn't have to walk in and go, and like I went in and bought something for her too. Just go in and go, I don't know what it is. You get the help, and that's.
Yeah, I think we have a really good staff there that can really help everyone out, and we've got a really good supply of our clothing. Nothing is better than being out in those cold conditions and being able to stay warm and comfortable.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so we're going to talk about skiing today, and about cross country skiing, and it's funny. and I'll bring it up because what you're talking about today is about, but I love my equipment.
Yeah, it really is kind of funny. We hear two things predominantly. One, oh, I love my old equipment. It's 20 years old, but I just love it. Well, I think you would love the new stuff even more. Oftentimes we find out that, over 20 years, a couple of us have maybe put on a couple of pounds, and maybe those skis that worked out really well and were sized for you back in the day, now, they've become thin, long snowshoes. And you're just kind of out, you're not getting the glide. It's a kick and glide sport, and, that's part of the reasons why the skis aren't giving you the glide. But another thing is skis lose camber over time, and sometimes you may feel that they work well, but if you go out with others and you realize that, oh, they're going further with less effort, maybe the new stuff is something for me.
Exactly.
And there's been a lot of improvements over the years, too. The other question that I always get is, what is the right length ski for me? And there isn't an easy answer for that because there are so many types of skis. We've got backcountry skis, we've got touring skis, sports skis, skate skis, compact skis, skis that are meant to ski a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
And there are advantages and disadvantages to each. So really what we need to do is interview the customer, find out what their needs are and what their desires are, and then try and point them in a couple of directions and let them make the decision as to what kind of ski they want. And from there, we can really determine what that length should be for them.
Right. It's not a one-size-fits-all. And that's why, going and talking with you guys is so important, not just grabbing them off the rack and saying, here, I want these.
Sure.
And it's true really for any sport, for biking, for golf, for, paddle boarding, whatever it might be. You really need to customize. Take the time. If you're going to make an investment, and you are making an investment,
sure.
Make the right investment so then you'll enjoy it more. I'm sure you've, over the years, had people who buy equipment and then bring it back saying, I don't like this sport. And you look at it, you probably look at the equipment going, I can tell you why you don't like this sport.
Absolutely. One of the things that we often talk about are the improvements to the skis. And, just starting with the bases, for instance. It was a time where you had extruded bases, which was a solid sheet of slippery plastic. And remember when we were in grade school, we had those two panes of glass. You threw some water in between, put the panes of glass together, and you couldn't get them apart.
Right.
That was suction. And whenever you ski, you're on a microfilm of water. Actually, that was what was happening with the old skis, the extruded skis. Well, what they've done since then is they've gone to a different material. It's a sintered base, and it's a lot more porous now. And they've also put a structure. So if you look at the bottom of a modern ski, you'll see kind of a pattern in there, and that breaks the surface tension of the water. Once they put that on, people were setting new records, and they're going faster than ever, and the skis became a lot more efficient. And I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Efficiency, going further with less effort. And some people, see that and they confuse it and say, wow, she's fast. Well, yeah, she's also very efficient.
Yeah.
But another thing is the pairing system. I love to talk about Fisher's pairing system. So they'll have like 150 skis. They'll bring out the first ski, put it in, and measure it. And they measure how much it takes to almost collapse that ski. They'll measure that in 5 different places, put it in slot 1, bring out the second ski, do the same thing, follow it up with all 150 skis. At the end, they go to the computer and say, okay, match them up. And from that, they may find out that the first ski and the 14th ski are the closest. They put those together, serialize them.
Yeah.
Maybe the second and the 50th, and so on and so forth. In the old days, what they did is the first 2 skis off, well, let's see, the factory's relative humidity level its temperature was the same. They got to be close.
Yeah.
So they'd
Interesting.
serialize that. So the pairing's gotten an awful lot better, giving you better skiing. And the other thing is lighter construction. Fisher has some really interesting constructions, and as you start going up, you can physically see what the differences are. They've got a lot of wood core skis, and wood core has been kind of the gold standard
Right.
for a long time. What they'll do is they'll put a lot of thin pieces together, glue it together on end, and then they'll mill out to lighten it up even more. And that they also have an air core where over 80% of the ski itself is air. That's really a light ski.
Yeah.
That's some of the better skis. So there's a lot of things to take into account, and I think the bottom line is the more time that you can spend in that interviewing process, the better match you're going to get between your skier and the ski itself.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I'm sure somebody might tune in and go, "Wow, these skis must be wicked expensive." But yeah, there are high-end skis, but there's also, like you say, with the Fisher skis, their low-end ski, we'll call it, their entry-level ski, is still a great ski.
It is, yes. And we've got some of the backcountry skis that are a little wider for more stability. A good example of that is the Spider 62 from Fisher. And that's the most popular ski Fisher has.
Really?
It is.
Well, I know backcountry has become, just as booming.
It is. It has the metal edges, full metal edges. It's a fairly light ski. It's got a real long kick zone, so it climbs really well. That width gives you that added stability, and there's some drawbacks to this ski too compared to some of the others that are available. But it fits in the track.
Oh, interesting.
So
yeah.
it does a little of both. Now, it comes with a warning that I always give out. It fills so much of that track. If you come to a sharp turn, you have to get out and then get onto the platform. When the trail straightens out again, you can get back in. But that's pretty intuitive. I've used that ski quite a bit, and you get used to it pretty easily.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
The other thing I wanted to talk about is how we determine the length of whatever model the customer wants.
Yeah.
And in the old days, we used to hold our hand up, and that was a ski for you. That always worked against me because I've always been kind of a skinny guy, and at 6 foot tall, they put me on these real stiff skis. I couldn't collapse them. I couldn't figure out why my technique was that bad that I couldn't keep up with people climbing.
Yeah.
And really, I was on a ski that was too stiff. Nowadays, the key is your weight, and it's your weight with your clothing on, shoes on, unless you ski barefoot.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be
another
interesting.
story. Yeah. So, we take it, some people want to ski with a pack, for instance. We try and take that into account and then try and pick the best ski for them. In some instances, the lower end skis, for instance, we call it a t-shirt sizing. They have skis that are small, medium, large, extra large.
Yeah.
And then there's a pretty big range for each of them, depending upon what your weight is, will put you in the appropriate ski. When you start getting to the sports skis, the race skis, it's a little more technical. Now Fisher takes that information from their computer and they put on a number that tells me how soft or how stiff that ski is. So I can take the skier's weight, convert it to kilos, and then a percentage of that is used to find out the middle of a range. And the range, the softer ski, for instance, will be for a beginner skier. The stiffer ski, they have a little better technique, so they can collapse that ski a little easier. And that's going to be a little faster. That'll glide a little bit better. So those are the kinds of things that go into our determining, what's the best ski for our customer.
Well, that's great because that it's one of those sports that it's very easy to get into.
It is.
And then as you improve your technique, just like as with everything else, but that's where again, coming in, chatting with you guys at Gorham Bike and Ski, and saying, hey, what do I need for me?
Yeah.
And if you have someone who says, I'm going to ski 3 times a year, you might look at it differently from someone who says, yeah, I'm planning on going out every day, for the next 3 months, and figuring out, that ski.
Well, and, we've got a lot of people that are retiring up here, and I'm sure they have, something in their mind as to what their retirement's going to be like. Usually it's pretty active. That's why they chose this area. And a lot of people are trying to get into the cross-country skiing thing. So for me, I always look at someone that, and I try to ask the question, where do you see yourself next year? Do you want to use this, as kind of a bridge? Maybe during the off-season, summer, they're bicyclists.
Right.
And they want something to keep them physically active. Cross-country skiing is perfect for that. It's a real cardio workout, and that's really going to supplement your conditioning for your other activities.
Yeah.
So I don't want to send them out with a really heavy, low-end ski if really they're going to be out there regularly.
Oh, exactly.
Because it's not going to be quite as much fun. You're not going to have that glide. It's not going to feel like it's as fast to ski. And, a lot of people, come in looking for one ski. A friend has this, and they'll leave with a totally different ski based on that interviewing process.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Jack, it's so great to see you. And do want to let you know that Jack brought some stuff, and we're going to give those away, not today because we got a bunch of stuff today, but because we want to make sure we can feature that for you. But thank you so much for bringing some down from Gorham Bike. What did you bring? You brought a Fisher
hoodie, large, and a neckie.
And a neckie. So we're going to give those away on a different day, just to make it fun, to keep talking about you guys. So
and thanks again for Fisher for giving me that stuff.
Absolutely. And so what are the hours down there at Gorham Bike and Ski?
Pretty much 9 to 5. Our hours are a little shorter on Sunday, but 9 to 5.
And just go in and say, hey. And sometimes you may have to wait a little while, but it's worth waiting because then you're going to get the experience and the knowledge that you need to get you properly outfitted.
And there's a lot of stuff to look at to pass the time.
Oh, it's so much. It's one of those. I love just going in and looking at all the equipment, and with nothing. I don't want someone from downhill is going to get back at me. Downhill skis to me are pretty similar, but the cross country, the Nordic skis, you just see this variety, like you say, the length and the width. And I love picking up the lightweight ones and go, whoa!
It is a lot of fun. Some of the poles are the same way.
Yeah.
We've got some poles there that are on the World Cup, and they're super lightweight.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, Jack, again, thanks so much, and Happy New Year. And we'll see you soon.
That sounds great. Happy New Year to you and to everyone out there.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
A new home, means new projects. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. Pick up new skills, pick up new tools, even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington snow coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington snow coach.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. About halfway through the program already. Jack Steffen from Gorham Bike and Ski was here, and the knowledge that guy's got about cross-country skiing is just terrific. So it's a lot of fun to chat with him. So we are gonna, you know what we're gonna do right now, Matthew? Let's take a look around. And we're going to take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And taking a look there of Conway, you can see the fog in Conway. And 33 degrees, so just over the freezing mark with their tilted camera in Conway this morning. And then moving up to the summit of Mount Washington, 22 degrees. And riddle me this, but I think they're socked in the fog there. So, absolutely. And then moving back down to North Conway Village, 31 degrees in North Conway. And again, very foggy everywhere. So that, of course, is brought to us by White Mountain Oil and Propane. Always there for you. And let's take a look at what our forecast is. So today, we've got a kind of a variety of stuff. Bear with me as I tell you about today. A chance of snow showers and freezing drizzle before noon. Then a slight chance of rain showers between noon and 3 p.m. Then scattered rain and snow showers after 3, patchy fog before noon. And then some more patchy fog after 5, otherwise cloudy with a high near 35. Tonight, New Year's Eve, patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle before 10 p.m. Then patchy freezing drizzle between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 30. New Year's Day, patchy drizzle, snow showers, freezing drizzle, and sleet before 2 p.m., then rain showers likely between 2 and 3, then patchy drizzle after 3 p.m. And then Sunday, rain likely before 2 p.m., then rain and snow likely, mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Monday, sunny with a high near 22, and Tuesday, sunny with a high near 31. And I just want to point out, because I usually talk about it. So freezing drizzle is the same thing as freezing rain. And freezing rain is a misnomer. A lot of people think that freezing rain is frozen rain that falls from the sky.
Right, rain that's frozen.
And rain that's frozen, that would be ice. But what freezing rain is it's rain, but it freezes as soon as it hits a colder surface, your car, the road, and everything else. So that's why freezing drizzle can be so treacherous. I want to use that word. So be aware that you might just say, oh, it's rain, but the reason they refer to it as freezing rain or freezing drizzle is that when it hits the ground, it freezes.
It's lethal. It'll take you
and
out.
then, that's the stuff that when you're driving and it just gets on your windshield and you're like, oh, and that's freezing rain. Even though your windshield is usually pretty warm because it's heated from your car, but that's the trickiness of freezing rain and freezing drizzle. So I just want to point that out. So be aware, this is my be aware, the weather is not the most cooperative for today and for tonight, especially for New Year's Eve. So please be aware of that if you go out, just be aware of the weather. So
please be safe.
But you know what you can do during the day today? This would be fun.
It doesn't require any.
Even in freezing, I think in freezing rain it'd be even more fun. Taking a wintry journey to Attitash this winter with the Conway Scenic Railroad aboard one of their snow trains, running vacation week and weekends all winter long, so not just this week. All trains board the North Conway Station for a 1 hour, 40-minute round trip to the Attitash Whistle Stop. Enjoy a serene train ride through the snowy landscape to Attitash, and guests have the option to lay over between trains if they want at the Attitash Whistle Stop. More info, including booking, can be found at theconwayscenic.com. I was stopped at the crossing there in Intervale the other day when the train went by. A lot of cars. It was so cool just watching it going by. I enjoy that stuff. King Pine Pioneer Race League is back and begins Monday, January 3rd. All levels, all ages, skiers, snowboarders, or telemark skiers are welcome. As low as $90 register, and the rate includes all-day lift access for 10 scheduled Monday race dates, 2 race runs per week, weekly results, opera specials, prizes, and an end-of-the-season awards party. More info and you can register online today at kingpine.com/Pioneer Race Series. All righty, lots more coming up on the program. We'll be finding out about the Believe in Books Literacy Foundation. Plus, we've got more Watch and Win to give away today.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a reward-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
The best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast are at Northeast Snowmobile and ATV Rentals. We rent the newest Polaris snowmobiles equipped with the latest technology to maximize your experience. Access to the largest trail system in New Hampshire and Maine is right out the door. Cruise the backcountry and discover amazing scenic vistas. We rent everything you need, including cold weather gear. Plan your holiday tour, cozy couples getaway, or fun family adventure now. Northeast Snowmobiles, Gorham, New Hampshire, and Freiburg, Maine.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere. 1942 Post and Bean Barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate. Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on Friday, December 31st, 2021.
Uno.
Took me a minute to even remember what all this combination was. So it is the last day of the year. Happy New Year to everyone. And I want to tell you about this segment of the show. It is brought to us by our friends down there at Settlers Crossing. Take time together to explore everyday essentials. Located at 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway. Settlers Crossing. Now, I'm like you. You're saying, where is 1500 White Mountain Highway? It is kind of the beginning of the strip, and it's at the, it's at the first and second set of lights. You can turn there into Settlers Crossing. It's where the Irving Station is, and Starbucks across from the mall. I always think it's funny when like we've talked about this, that all of a sudden, there's a new business at 2850 White Mountain Highway. In New England, you got to no. It's across from the Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
Okay. Now we know where it is.
What's it next to?
Yeah. What's it next to? What's it past? So how long will it take me to get there? So that's where it is.
In relation to the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right.
Where is the Calvin Klein store?
Well, it's about 65 miles away because we don't have a Buffalo.
Can I bring my wings into the store? I don't see why not.
Is that a problem? Can I try out that cashmere sweater?
I got kicked out of the Calvin Klein outlet for wiping my buffalo wing sauce face on their underwear as a napkin.
It bothers people when you do that. But anyway, that is where Settlers Crossing is. Kind of across from Settlers Green, I guess, is the other. I guess that's the other description.
It's technically across from many places. It's across from the car wash. It's across from the new Home 2, the new hotel.
Right.
It's across from Jalisco's,
How do you miss it?
How do you
miss it is what it comes down to. Hey, how do you miss this weather report, too, is kind of my question. And this is a good one. This is an interesting weather report. As you can see, not a lot of rainy clouds above it, but we've got an unsettled weather pattern continuing through the weekend with a mix of rain and snow showers along with patchy freezing drizzle expected through the morning. Waves of low pressure will track across New England tonight through Sunday, bringing more widespread precipitation with a brief wintry mix across much of the area. Much colder air arrives on Monday, followed by moderating temperatures towards the middle of the week. More active weather is expected for the second half of the week. So that's why we've got kind of some unsettled weather today. That's why we got a lot of fog going on outside. And here's what the forecast looks like for today. Chance of snow showers and freezing drizzle before noon, then a slight chance of rain showers between noon and 3. Then scattered rain and snow showers after 3. Patchy fog before noon, then patchy fog again after 5 p.m. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 35. Calm winds and just a 30% chance of precipitation. Tonight, New Year's Eve. Patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle before 10 p.m. Then patchy freezing drizzle between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 p.m., then patchy fog after 9 p.m. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 30 with calm winds. Chance of precipitation is 40%. On Saturday, patchy drizzle, snow showers, freezing drizzle, and sleet before 2 p.m., then rain showers likely between 2 and 3, then patchy drizzle after 3, areas of fog before 8 a.m., then patchy fog after 9 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 35 with calm winds. And Saturday night, let's talk about rain, patchy fog before 7 p.m., low around 32. And then on Sunday, rain likely before 2 p.m., then rain and snow likely, mostly cloudy with a high near 36. 70% chance of precipitation there on Sunday. Monday, though, sunny with a high near 22. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 31. Might get a chance of some snow showers on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Up on the summit of Mount Washington today, didn't get a chance to chat with them, but that's okay because we're going to tell you about what's going on up there. They're very busy. They're very busy up there. They've got the end of the year, stuff they got to do, put out the new snow, take out the old snow, That's what they do up there, right?
Yes, they replace it.
They replace the snow. They're going to be in the clouds, becoming in and out of the clouds under partly sunny skies. Slight chance of snow showers later on. Little to no snow accumulation is expected up there on the summit. They have had a peak gust in the last 24 hours of 44 miles per hour. Pretty calm, actually. 10-minute gust of 26 miles per hour. And temperatures pretty much from the base to the top in the 20s up there on the summit of Mount Washington. So you can always check that out at mountwashington.org and find out, do kind of your own little forecast. Sit there at home going, well, it looks like it's 22 degrees up there on the summit. What about the pressure? It's 23.585.
It looks like it's about 3/4 percentile pressure.
Right.
And the dew point is 5. Yeah.
Is there anybody else who does do their own weather forecast at home besides me? Anyone?
Probably someone named Carl.
Just me, yeah. Me and Carl.
Yeah, Carl from, I don't know.
Yeah. But, yeah, I do that. Everybody knows in my house not to ask what the weather is going to be. What's the weather going to be like this week? Bad move.
What, you don't get it?
Oh, no, I get into the full weather forecast. See, when I was a kid, too, back when I was a boy, and the weather forecast, they would have it on like a big board behind them. and then it was like a sliding door, and they would slide it. And on the national front,
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it was great.
It's like Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, kind of like Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and Willard Scott, that's how they would slide it. There would be the local map, and they'd slide it out of the way for the weather map. It's like when you watch Good Will Hunting, and they have that big chalkboard that slides up.
Right.
Some of them may have actually done stuff that went up, and they had their clicker. They would stand there with their clicker.
Right.
Changing. But actually, there was nothing to click back then because it was like a big graphic.
Let's see what's behind this door.
That's right.
A typhoon.
Yeah.
You need to evacuate. Everyone out.
It's a new car. I think we're on the wrong set here, Bob. Hey, let's take a look at ski conditions, shall we? With our snow report. Our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine this winter. Get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com. Just 35 minutes from North Conway. And at Bretton Woods, they've got 20 trails, 5 lifts, 145 acres are open, pack powder, and a 14 to 26-inch base step. They got a couple inches of new snow in the last couple days, so a nice dusting of fresh snow this morning. And Bretton Woods, you see the pictures when they have that fresh dusting. It becomes a winter wonderland up there. And they, of course, encourage mask wearing when social distancing. And they've got holiday week hours, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. all the way through the 2nd of January. Advance reservations for rentals are required at least 24 hours in advance. You can also go to BrettonWoods.com for more information. In the base slides, the food court is open. Also, the Slopeside Pub, Peaks Coffee Shop up there at the Rosebrook Lodge, the Crystal Hills Food Court, and many great things. They have wood-fired pizzas up there now. Nice. All that's happening at Bretton Woods. They do have a New Year's celebration today. And you can also do a self-guided historic tour. That'll be a lot of fun. And scenic gondola rides start at 9 a.m. Cranmore Mountain in North Conway, 21 trails, 6 lifts, 72 acres, machine groomed, and 15 to 22 inches of base depth there at Cranmore Mountain. They are open today from 8:30 until 4 p.m. And then the South Quad will continue to operate until 8 p.m. for night skiing. You can get a day ticket that's valid till 4, or you can get a night ticket that starts at 2 and then goes till 8. So that's kind of cool. All their open trails were groomed overnight, and the tubing park is open today from 9 to 6. The Mountain Adventure Park not open this week, but don't fret, that'll be open again soon. Cranapalooza today from 2:30 to 4:30. Music, dollar s'mores, games, and more. 4 to 7 p.m. Ryan St. Ange will be there in Zip's Pub with live music. And then, of course, they've got fireworks with an exclamation point at 6:30 p.m. King Pine Ski Area is skiing on 8 trails, 20 acres, 4 inches of snow in the last 5 days, 12 to 18 inches of base step. It is a machine groomed at King Pine Ski Area. And they got a little dusting of snow there, too, to make it that much more special. The groomers continue to work and add trails and expand terrain as quickly as conditions allow. The Pine Meadows Tubing Park is open daily for the holiday week from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Take a look at cross-country conditions starting up there at Bretton Woods. They have 23 of their trails open. That's 36% of their trail system. 18 of those trails are skate groomed. That's 74% of the open trails. And the conditions open and groomed. Bear Notch Ski Tour. Let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. They're grooming daily, and the skiers and snowshoers can use, including Upper Meadow and the Waterfall Trail, to access the experimental forest trails and the Albany Brook trails. Also, if you want to get to the Saco River Trail, you can go through Lower Fields and the Saco River Trails. Very nice early season conditions. I like the way it's at. Very nice early season conditions at Bear Notch. Great Glen Trails is open with 45 kilometers. 11 kilometers are skate groomed, 45 kilometers for snowshoeing today. And snow coach tours are operating today. End the year with a snow coach tour. Fat biking is closed at the present time, but the Tubing Hill is open, and fun Tubing Hill up there. It's kind of a, I don't want to say kind of a serve yourself Tubing Hill, but a lot of fun, a wide open space, and a great place to take the whole family up there at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country, in many places they've left the previous classic tracks and they just re-groomed the skate lane It's a machine-packed surface getting a little faster due to warming in the last few days. And great distances, and they've extended some groomed terrain to the Prospect Farm last night. 30 kilometers were groomed last night, so definitely a lot of great skiing over there. And of course, masks are required wherever if you're going to be indoors or in the near vicinity of the building, at other times when you can't consistently maintain 6 foot of distancing. So you can also purchase your season passes over the phone or in person. And if you have last year's pass, bring the center. They'll put a date sticker on it to update it. Look at that. How easy is that? So you can check all that out at jacksonxc.org. Purity Springs Cross Country and Snowshoe trails are accessible for season pass holders, including the Human Power Pass, which is really cool. But trails are ungroomed and not selling the skating trails ticket at the time. The ice skating rink also remains closed. Remember, the Human Power Pass is like so you can go skinning up the mountain. You know, it's a pass so you can do that, and then also use the cross country system. Very cool, very cool. Watch and win, watch and win. Yeah, we got to watch and win. Coming up, then our next segment, a watch and win contest for a $25 gift card to the legendary Red Parker Pub in Glen, home to hand-cut steaks, hefty sandwiches, great munchies, live entertainment, and plenty of brews on tap. And if you you'll be entered into a bonus prize drawing of a $100 Boggs gift card taking place on January 2nd. I spent New Year's Eve, 1991, I had dinner at the Red Parker Pub.
Nice.
Why do I remember these things, Matthew?
1991?
1991.
I love it.
Yeah, I remember that.
6 years before I was even in this world.
There you go. So
and how was it that night? Was it good?
It was. We had a great time there at the Red Parker Pub.
Must have been great.
Yeah. And
I'm
there
happy
you go.
to
So
hear
we're going to do that when we come back.
I can't wait.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Day 34. No, that's not. Rob, where'd I come up with 34? 33. Okay.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah. Whew. But, you know,
ballpark.
You don't want to be, ballpark. 30s. Outside, a lot of fog, so definitely be aware if you're going to be traveling outside this morning.
Bring your spoons, the pea soup.
Yeah. Coming up on the program, Believe in Books Literacy Foundation on their upcoming winter concert series and fun ski and snowshoe trail system. So we'll have a chance to watch that in just a little bit. Plus, we've got Watch and Win. We have the Red Parker Pub gift card. Plus, we also have the Smart Wool Men's Merino Sport Fleece Pants. I always add an L to that. I always think it's Merlino. But
well, isn't it Merlino, the restaurant?
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to tell you about the return of Nordic Meisters. The largest weekly citizen race series in the country is back in 2022. Nordic Meisters returns to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center this weekend. Ski against the clock and skate or classic division, choosing either the long course, the short course, or both. The series consists of 8 weeks of timed runs with participants' best age-graded times selected for series-ending standings. Or join the untimed division just to get out each week and enjoy the trails. Timers are on site from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Register over there at greatglentrails.com. And Theater in the Wood in Intervale is pleased to announce their 2022 Winter Entertainment Series. Kicking off the concert series on Friday, January 21st, is N-Train. Epic in sound and kaleidoscopic in vision, the eclectic Martha's Vineyard-based six-piece N-Train has been thrilling critics and fans alike since its inception. Formed and led by drummer Tom Major in 1993, while on hiatus when he was touring with rock legend Bo Diddley. N-Train has been blessed with a line of top-tier musicians over the years. It's advised to order your tickets online ahead of time at believeinbooks.org. And taking a look at things going on today, why not celebrate New Year's Eve with Dennis and Davey at Deacon Street, or Now is Now at the Red Parker Pub. Marty Quirk will be there at the Shenandoah Pub, Al Schaffner at the Wildcat Tavern, and Acoustically Speaking at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Tomorrow night, the first night of the new year, Dennis and Davey will be at Deacon Street. Sheehan and Holden will be at the Shenandoah Pub. Marty Quirk at the Shenandoah Pub. Ryan St. Ange at the Shovel Handle Pub. Jeremy Dean at the Wildcat Tavern. And Acoustically Speaking returns to the Woodstock Inn Brewery. And continuing on Sunday, Riley and Dan Parkhurst will be there. On Tuesday, Hoot Night and Open Mic at the Wildcat Tavern. Karaoke at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. And then Simon Crawford will be entertaining at the Wildcat Tavern on Wednesday. All right, let's give it away. I have a Red Parker Pub gift card right here. Boing. And stylish. You can walk in there. I have the black gift card here. Check out the great food, great drinks, everything else at the legendary Red Parker Pub. Hand-cut steaks, hefty sandwiches, great munchies, live entertainment, and plenty of brews on tap. Don't forget barbecue sauce. And you'll also be entered into a bonus prize drawing for a $100 Boggs gift card taking place on January 2nd. You know, you'd think that, I do this every week, that I would learn to talk. I think I should take talking lessons.
Talking's optional.
Yeah. And talking correctly lessons. My wife says I talk too much anyway. So, give us a call right now at 603-356-6619. 03836 is the zip code of what Carroll County town? Is it Effingham, Freedom, Madison, or Wolfboro? Effingham, Freedom, Madison, or Wolfboro. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Which one of these towns is 03836?
Madison.
Is it Madison? Nope, it's not Madison. I thought it was going to be Madison, so I think I know what it is. And I can tell you why I think I know in a moment. Good morning, White Mountains Today. What town is this?
Is it Freedom?
Is it Freedom? Freedom! Freedom! It is Freedom. Who's on the phone?
This is Michael.
Michael, how are you today? You calling from Freedom?
No, I'm calling from Wolfboro.
Okay, we'll take it then. So, Michael, how are you today?
I'm not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. What do you got planned? Big plans for this weekend?
I don't know. It's happening. Well, you know what? You never know.
You never know. That's exactly it. So, do you know how you knew that it was Freedom?
It was just a guess.
Oh, it was a guess. What is the zip code in Moultonboro?
03254.
Oh, that one's totally weird. Because what I understood was that the zip codes were based off of basically kind of stops on the train line. That's why they go like Intervale is 03845, Jackson is 03846. You know, they go in a pattern. So
that's good to know.
Yeah, that the higher the number is like further north in the state. I don't know if every state is like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You know, Conway is 03830, but Glen is 03838.
03860, I thought.
No, that's North Conway, 03860.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Right.
so forget what I said, because it obviously, as I'm saying it, makes no sense at all and doesn't work. But Michael, irregardless, you have won a gift card to the Red Parker Pub.
That is awesome. I love that restaurant.
Oh, it's a great place. So you'll be able to enjoy that. Hang on, we'll get more information from you. So totally forget what I said about the zip code.
Maybe they went to everywhere else before. You know, maybe they go to Conway, then North Conway 2 hours later. I don't know.
What about area? I can tell you this about area codes. I do know this about area codes.
Yes.
That the places with the more populous places had the easier to dial area codes.
Right, because of so many people. Yeah.
And not need like Rhode Island is 401 because you had the 0 in there. 603 because what is Massachusetts? The old Massachusetts one.
I only know
617. That's
right.
easier to dial than 401.
I thought 617 was just Boston.
Well, yeah, but originally it was all of Massachusetts.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's right.
New York City is 212.
Quick, easy.
Raise your hand if you remember a dial. Remember, raise your hand if you used to try to win stuff like on the radio using a dial phone.
Caller number 7.
Oh, they had to do like caller number 27 because it took you.
Right. You have won the bowl of macaroni.
That's right. Oh, so many bowls of macaroni. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington snow coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington snow coach.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn. Eat.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
And thanks very much for joining us here on White Mountains Today. It is vacation week, and what a wonderful time to go to Theater in the Wood in Intervale, where you will find A.O. Lucy, perhaps with a hat, perhaps not, you never know, and Aaron Sweeney as well. Good morning. Let's just start first. you have a new concert series that is going on this winter.
Yes.
And the winter concert series, Friday nights, January to March.
Concert equipment.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, we have to put on. Okay, here we go. You have the concert hat.
Yes.
All right, let's everybody get out our cell phones. All right, it's gonna be good. Okay, yeah. This way, I don't hurt myself because I couldn't never flick the bic anyway. So yes, let's start with the concert series and we'll get back to that. Hey, look, what can I tell you? There's no script, but anyway.
Yeah, January 21st, we are bringing N-Train back to the Valley. I
Nice.
think it's been a while since they've been here, so we're really excited about that. I know they're all excited to be back, and yeah, we've got a great lineup. We've got, starting with N-Train, Justin McKinney, the end of January, and then we've got some bluegrass, more comedy, and a Beatles tribute. And then we're going to end our series with Adam Ezra,
Nice.
everybody's favorite.
Nice,
It's always
nice,
a good turnout. So, yeah, we're
That-
excited.
That's really nice, and it's become a very popular venue.
Yes.
You know, and it's nice to get sort of the artists coming through. The
Yep.
Valley is getting some better entertainment and good entertainers and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
So Friday nights.
Yes.
Starting January 16th.
21st.
Oh, it's 21st?
Yeah.
What happened to the 16th?
I'm not
Okay.
sure. That's not a Friday.
And now
Well,
that's
there
a
you
good
go.
opportunity.
That's why there's two of us here.
Let's put on another hat.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
sure.
and then depending upon the hat, we'll see where we are
Let's,
going.
let's
Ooh.
do this hat.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you
So
know what that
Theater
is?
in the Wood, of course. We in Intervale believe in books. So you have some trails. Is that the key?
This is the
that's your
ski
trail.
hat. This is my ski hat.
That's your ski hat. So tell us about the trail system there.
So the trail system, we have about 10K, that would be kilometers,
Yes.
of ski hiking trails that are there year-round. But right now we actually have some snow cover, and I have groomed twice. So we don't quite have enough to cover. Well, everything's covered,
Right,
but it's
right.
not like smooth skating everywhere.
Right.
But
it's
it's
still early
groomed
season
and flat.
stuff. And
So a lot of people have been taking advantage these last few days with snowshoes, skis, just walking. It's firm enough to walk.
it's nice. Get outside with the family and
It's a
and
family,
enjoy.
it's a small thing. 10K isn't much, but we've got good variety, a couple of good hills that a lot of people don't care to go over.
Yeah, that's
so we've
that's
got
why,
a lot
you
of
know,
flat
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, good. Good.
Variety. We're on 2 rivers,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very pretty. And this morning's Nor-Incher, as Roy
Yes.
Prescott would call it,
Yes.
added to the looks and the conditions.
Well, yeah. Well, we need that wintry look and
do.
and feel, and
Absolutely.
so and speaking of which, that's a good segue for your next hat.
Oh, yes. Okay. It's a good thing I brought at least 3, even though there's more.
All right. So let's see.
So what could this be?
I'm thinking a journey somewhere.
Yes.
Journey. Well, I'll let Aaron explain.
We are our Journey to the North Pole, our largest fundraiser that we do most every year. We are still running. I know it's after Christmas,
Sure.
but we kind of revamp our performance to say thank you to Santa and the elves for all of their hard work. And
Nice.
it's still a great show. We are running tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. We do 2 shows a night. We still have tickets available. Great family activity in the evenings. You can still get your ski day in, have some
Nice.
dinner, and then come join us. Visit our website, journeytothenorthpole.org. It'll tell you all about it, and you can get your tickets right there.
And what time are the shows?
We do a 3:45 p.m. boarding time and a 7 p.m. boarding time.
Nice.
It's about 2 hours round trip.
And do the kids sometimes show up in their pajamas?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do. It's wonderful.
Adults. I mean,
Matching.
Oh yeah. Well,
it's usually the family.
there's another
Yes.
hat for that.
There is, but I didn't bring my pajamas this morning.
Yeah. No, they all come in their matching PJs. It's great. It's a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on there.
Yes.
So that really is good. You can get outside
Yep.
and enjoy the trails, and then some family activities, and of course the music is night is always.
Music is going to be great this winter. It's going to be a great winter, regardless of what happens weather-wise. We're indoors.
Yeah.
We're safe.
Yeah.
And we're Friday nights, apparently on the 21st. Starting.
Well, of January, unless things change. and if I may, anything you want to tease for the spring or summer? Because I know you've had some events in the past where people like to sometimes get down and dirty, or not, or some other sort of.
Not
events.
that, but I maple sugaring.
Okay. Yep.
So our Sugar Shack will be open beginning Chocolate Fest, which is always the last weekend of February.
Yep.
And so Sugar Shack will be open, whether there's sap running or not by then, I don't know.
Nice.
But our Sugar Shack will be open, ready for business on the weekends, right through, last couple of years, it's gone through April.
Nice. All right. Well, once again, the winter concert series starting up January 21st, going through March 11th. Some good bands, and people can go to the website and reserve some tickets.
Yes, believeinbooks.org. Tickets are on sale now, and they range from $15 to $30 depending on the show and whether or not you want to sit up front or in the back, which is a great seat anyway.
Always a good seat.
Always.
There's no bad seat there.
Not at all.
Great.
Well, Aaron Ayo, thank you very much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. And just
great.
when you don't.
My winter hat is out there. I didn't bring that in.
What a hat collection. There you go. And what do you think of that?
Yeah.
Kind of a little Susian fair. All right, we'll be back after this.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community
is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. It is the 31st of December, the final day of 2021. Everything must go. Everything. Hey, the Snow Village Inn and Max's Restaurant is pleased to welcome the art of Isaac Rader with an opening reception for the artist Wednesday, January 12th from 4:30 to 6. The event is free and open to the public. An artisan cheese and cracker plate will be provided by the artist, and beverages will be available for purchase. Rader's art will be in the inn during the months of January and February. And the Omni Mount Washington Resort in Bretton Woods are offering scenic gondola rides all winter long. Enjoy a scenic ride on the Bretton Woods Skyway Gondola and stop in for a bite and beverage at Rosebrook Lodge. Rides run from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily through the winter, and advanced online ticket purchase is required. Dining availability is first come, first served. You can book yours at BrettonWoods.com. And we won't be here tomorrow, being New Year's Day, but we will be back on Sunday with ski and weather conditions, also events, plus Watch and Win, which continues, this whole week. It's been continuing. It's been great. It's been good.
It's been continuous.
Speaking of Watch and Win, coming up, we've got a Watch and Win contest for a pair of Smart Wool men's merino wool fleece pants, size medium. It says it right there. I've been looking for it the whole time. It says it right there, size medium. And if you win the prize, you'll also be entered into the bonus prize drawing for a $100 Boggs gift card taking place on Sunday. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Gear up, gather round, and grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Just minutes from the Kankomogus Highway, Settlers Crossing has tax-free shopping, eateries, and convenient services. Cozy up with a hot drink at Starbucks. Then explore REI Co-op for gear to get you ready for your next adventure in the White Mountains. Cap off the day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill, serving up popular New England fare and award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com. The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's give away our final Watch and Win prize, a pair of Smart Wool men's merino wool fleece pants, size medium. Look at that, a value of $125. We're going to give those away right now. Plus, you'll be entered into our Boggs gift card giveaway, which we're going to do on Sunday. We're going to give that away on Sunday. So that'll be a lot of fun. And let's give it away right now. We got a question, Matthew? Hope so. Let's see. Okay, give us a call at 603-356-6619. According to Wikipedia, which of these towns below is not adjacent to Conway? Would it be Hales location, Freiburg, Maine, Albany, or Jackson? Which one is not adjacent to Conway? Doesn't even have to be according to Wikipedia. I can tell you this too. Good morning, White Mountain State. Which one of these towns is not adjacent to Conway? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm going to go with D. Jackson.
D. Jackson. Is it D. Jackson? It is, of course, D. Jackson. Absolutely. Who's on the phone? Well, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good.
Well, great. Well, you have won the Smart Wool Fleece Pants.
Great.
It is great. Great way to ring in the new year with new fleece pants. Hang on the phone. We'll get more info from you. So, Matthew, thank you so much for being here and actually all year long.
Hey, I mean, it's been a interesting, to say the least, year, and I am grateful to have spent it with you, Rob, with Marty, with Chris Prue, and, of course, the wonderful audience that watches us pretty much every weekend.
There you go. I agree with that.
It's been a joy.
Thank you. Well said there, Matthew. Thank you for watching today and all year long. And so we'll see you again on Sunday, Matthew and I will see you again on Sunday. So I guess I get to ring out the old year and ring in the new on these 2 days. So have a healthy and happy and safe New Year's. Please be aware of whatever you do tonight. Make sure you're safe, especially if you're out driving around, especially with the weather. Keep an eye on the weather today. And but enjoy it. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.